I moved to the US in 2016 from Vietnam. Currently, I live in Maryland with my parents and my sister, her family, and my 3-year-old son. It wasn't easy at all. I came here to the US with only $50 in my pocket and living off my in-law house, and it wasn't easy. So, grew up in a very poor family. I remember, oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Alright, so I remember when I was very little, my parents, they had to work really hard to put food on the table. Sometimes they have to walk miles just to get 1 cup of rice to feed us. A lot of time they leave us home alone. By the time I was 4 or 5 years old, there was a lot of things happen. Something I have always tell myself that I was unloved, I was worthless, and I accepted that is how I deserve to be treated, is not worthy of anything. And as a woman, I had taught to learn how to accept the man can provide you. And my family always told me that because I wasn't educated, I should just stay where I am and not try anything else that I don't know of. I wasn't even graduated 5th grade because how poor we was. I taught myself how to learn and speak English. When I started looking into e-commerce, I was looking into Amazon and all kind of online stuff, but I didn't have the guidance. I knew I had a dream that I want to overcome my past and my destiny, but I wasn't sure where to start. After I left my ex-husband, I stepped in another toxic relationship and I had my son. So that's when I come across eCom Babe, and I was homeless. I was living in my car with my son. When I saw Courtney's ad on YouTube, I told myself I need to do this for my son. Back in Vietnam, when I was still working there, I did have a little handmade soap store that I used to do. I didn't know it was entrepreneur. For me, it was just something I make for fun. But moved to the US, it's always bring me back that feeling that I want to take control of my own money and able to work when I wanted to. So that's when I really started looking into online e-commerce. The biggest challenge was myself, to overcome the fear of failure, because I have here a 6-month baby that I have to take care of. I have grown up never believed in myself that I can do anything. Because anytime I want to do something, somebody will talk me out of it that I wasn't good enough. I didn't have the education to do anything else. So when I first found eCom Babe was when I just on YouTube looking for a way to learn how to drop ship, and Courtney ad just pop up on my screen, and I decided, okay, let's see what is this girl offer. Because I have watched so many Court ad, but I didn't really want to go with any of them. There's just something about Courtney, and after the introductory video that she gave, I booked a call, and it's just the passion they give in it, how much they want to help women, and how much they want to help the woman on the mindset more than anything else. I remember so many times I tried to have a store running, I would stop because of somebody tell me that it's not the real thing, or just the voice in my head tell me you are not going to make it. So eCom Babe helped me build that foundation, how to have the mindset, how to build a website from bottom to top, how to make my own logo, how to be myself, how to trust myself, just believe in myself for once, and give me that confidence that I needed. And I remember my first store I opened, I had to learn how to build a website on my own. And English is not my first language, and I didn't even graduate in 5th grade. And I remember my friend, I was on the phone call with him. I like, Kyle, can you please look at my website? 2 seconds onto my website, he's like, your website look like some Chinese trying to scam my money with their broken English. I was still working at the nail salon during the day from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I come home, take care of my son, put him to bed, and I would stay up until 2, 3 in the morning. I was like a zombie back in the day. I don't think I did anything special out of what eCom Babe told me. So in the first 3 months that I was really struggling to get it going, I was non-stop reaching out to influencers, non-stop posting, non-stop working. Even when I'm at the nail salon, I'm non-stop on my Instagram and TikTok, try to contact people, try to contact influencers. So my whole goal is to promote my products on their platform. So I remember when I first got the first yes from my first influencer, and we made $3,000 that day on sale. And I remember my parents was jumping up and down crying for me because they didn't believe I would make it. They didn't believe in me. They was, when I first started, they don't think it's a real thing that is online stores will bring me anything. So after my first influencer post, my sale keep double every week. And I was able to tell my dad to quit his job and to stay home to help me. It took him a month to think about because he still wasn't truly believing it. But because with the money, with the sale that he see we keep bringing in, he was, for one time in life, he trust me enough to quit his job and stay home to help me. So after that first influencer post, a lot of other big influencers start to contact me. So we did 1.8 million in 9 months, all organic. I'm planning to at least do 3 million this year. So now I have around 15 women working for me, and I'm hoping to help more people, to provide them more job that is not underpaid. So my goal is to double our growth every year, and hopefully we can open our store too in Vietnam, back in my hometown. Being an entrepreneur and a mom is give me really flexible time to be with my son, and that was the biggest sadness in my heart when I still working at a nail salon, because I only have a couple hours a day with my son. And that time goes so fast, so I can stay home and work and have him around me. And I really love it, that I can take a break and take him out, provide for him the life that I want him to have, and not struggle so much like me, how I was growing up. I would say if you are thinking about it, that means you want to do it. There is a part in your heart, want to do it, want to be better. Don't ever give up on your dream. And that's what I did, is that I never give up on my dreams. A dream from a little girl that just want to have a stable family that I can provide for my son, for my parents. So as a woman and a single mom, to have that financial independence is so important, because I remember how many times I was in a bad situation that I put myself into, and I cannot step away from it just because I don't have enough money, or just because I fear that if I walk away from it, I don't have a shelter to stay, or I will not have a job to do. For me, in order to make my own money, to have my own income, now I can do whatever I want, and I can have whatever time I need for my son and for my family. And most important is to believe in myself, to love myself again, and I worth it.